I've noticed you've had several things, parts of these as part of your career. Your thoughts on intergender wrestling?
Intergender wrestling. So I'll state this. There are some people that will never accept it, no matter what the quality or the story of intergender wrestling is.
Hmm.
That's their prerogative. If you don't like it, don't buy a ticket. But I think like any other match, it's a matchup thing. So I've wrestled women who were bigger and stronger than me. I've wrestled women who were tiny. I've wrestled women with martial arts backgrounds. It's if you are a good professional wrestler, you will you will make it entertaining for the audience.
Right.
Um, I I try to treat them like I would treat any other opponent. If we step in the ring, we are not a man and a woman. We are two wrestlers. And when it comes to that, though, it's undeniable that people pay attention to those matches in a different way. Not all of it's positive, but there are certainly extra eyes on there. A couple of the matches that are like my most viewed matches ever are like there's a six-man tag and it's like there's a woman on the other team, and it's just a lot of random people just got a hold of that match. But I think it's like anybody, you just figure out what makes sense in terms of the matchup, and you utilize that to take the audience on a ride.
Right. Okay. I only asked because I saw this, I've saw them announced in your history over the time and
Mhm.
came across them going through some notes. And
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to admit I'm not the world's biggest fan when it comes to that. And going back to Harry, Harry's been trying to convince me otherwise for the last couple of years, and that causes where he ruffles my feathers, where he's, the pain in the ass. That so
Yeah.
I'm not, and noticed that you've wrestled some of the women that you wrestle are fantastic professional wrestlers. You know what I mean? I've had a
Yep.
chance to work with a number of them on occasion, announce their matches, and it's just to me, I think it really depends on the situation. And I was a big fan of say China when she was
Yeah.
wrestling, watching her wrestle Jeff Jarrett. To me, that was kind of an acceptable thing because well, she was fucking bigger than Jeff Jarrett. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So but I mean, you wrestled Ella Valentine, and I've had the opportunity to work with her, and she's quite the exceptional performer, I think. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check that one out and see how it goes. But I've been kind of easing up on my disdain
Yeah.
for stuff like that over time because
Yeah.
I'm I'm very old school and traditional. Like I said, I grew up in the 80s and
Sure.
you know what I mean? I collect a lot of territory videos and stuff like that. And that's what I love. But and this also
Yeah.
goes back to professional wrestling. There's something for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like
Yeah.
everything on the show, and wrestling is a variety show. I've spoke about that with like Marcel Williams and over time. It's always a variety show.